A community is in mourning after the owner of two Federal Hill restaurants was killed in a Dominican nightclub collapse earlier this week. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ryan Medeiros. We spoke with the president of the Federal Hill Commerce Association about Fray Rosario's impact on the capital city. A Providence community is grieving this week.
This is a tragic loss for our community. It's a tragic loss for the restaurant community and for his family.
Fray Rosario was killed in a nightclub collapse in the Dominican Republic Tuesday.
He was really an amazing guy. He had one of the best senses of humor that I think I've ever encountered in an individual.
Rosario was a popular figure on Federal Hill. He had just bought the building housing his restaurants, Terra Luna Cafe and Terra Negra Cantina, the week before he was killed. Rick Simone is the president of the Federal Hill Commerce Association and remembers Rosario fondly.
He was an active member for us on Federal Hill, a really great entrepreneurial spirit to him.
Over 220 people were killed when the roof caved in at the Jet Set nightclub. Mourners gathered at Roger Williams Park Saturday to honor Rosario and others lost in the disaster. Wednesday, Simone said the tragedy provides an important lesson for all.
You know, it's scary, and it goes back to this old cliche about, hug your loved ones and hold them tight, and, these things really are true.
As for Rosario, Simone says he won't soon be forgotten. What do you think ultimately his legacy will be?
He's really known as a very compassionate person already. He was a really humble guy. He liked to tell the story about when he came here from the Dominican Republic when he was 20 years old, and I think the things that he learned along the way made him that kind of humble person and that compassionate person. And I think, already the things you're hearing and seeing on social media from his friends and family, I think that's going to hold true for quite some time.